Archangel Michael says, there's something unusual shifting around you right now, something silent yet powerful. Though your life may seem still, as if nothing is changing, deep forces are working where your eyes cannot see. The heavens have paused your journey not to punish you, but to protect and prepare you. The delay you are feeling isn't denial, it is divine orchestration working in precision and secret. There are people being moved, circumstances being flipped, and secrets being unwrapped for your protection. You're being spared from things that would have broken you in ways you didn't even know. The enemy thought the silence would make you quit, but what they don't realize is the silence is where angels sharpen your destiny. Your name has been whispered in rooms you've never entered, and the weight is stretching because the blessing is being built bigger than you prayed for. The longer it takes, the louder the arrival will be. You're not forgotten. You are being preserved for something massive, and if you could see what's being aligned right now, your eyes would fill with tears of gratitude. This is not punishment, it's preparation on a divine level. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Someone tried to block your progress by speaking against your name, but even their words were silenced in midair. Their hands moved with jealousy, but their schemes dissolved in divine fog. Archangel Michael says, they didn't expect you to rise again after that last heartbreak, but heaven's favor surrounds you like armor. Right now, you may feel like nothing makes sense. But soon, you'll understand why you had to pass through this pause. The people who overlooked you will be the same ones seeking you out, and by then, you'll know who truly deserved access. You are not behind. You're exactly on time for a miracle that will rewrite the trajectory of your path. What was stolen is being returned multiplied, and what was blocked is now being redirected toward greater favor. You're waiting not because you're weak, but because you're chosen for something stronger than most people could carry. While others are chasing temporary wins, you're being built for eternal victories. Type Amen to get blessing 401. There is a name being erased from your path, a name that once slowed you down. This person smiled while watching you struggle but didn't realize they were interfering with divine timing. The silence is heaven's strategy, it is keeping you hidden while exposure is happening elsewhere. A door you thought was shut forever is now unlocking from the other side. A voice from your past has tried to return, but God is guarding your heart with wisdom this time. What broke you before will not be allowed to break you again. That wait you're enduring is not wasted time, it's an appointment being rearranged by the divine. Heaven is not slow, it is deliberate. Trust the timing even when it doesn't make sense, because the end will echo with thunderous reward. Many people underestimated your strength because they only measured your silence. They didn't see what you were fighting behind closed doors, and they don't know the size of the crown being molded for you. Type Amen to get blessing 578. There is a sacred hush upon your life right now, and it's not random, it's sacred cover. Heaven is finalizing your case, and what comes next will flip the storyline. People will whisper your name in awe, not pity. Do not rush this moment, no matter how tired your soul feels. The path you're on is rare, and rare roads carry rare destinies. You're about to walk into a room where the atmosphere will change because of your presence. Archangel Michael says, "Your patience has been your weapon and your silence has been your sword." You could have fought back, but you trusted heaven. That surrender will now bring rewards that shock even those who try to bury your potential. The delay was never about punishment, but divine positioning. Had you received what you prayed for too early, you wouldn't have known how to protect it. Now you are being trusted with legacy, not leftovers. Type Amen to get blessing 693. They laughed at you when you started over, but they won't be laughing when they see your comeback. There's a celebration forming that doesn't need their approval, it only needs your endurance. You're not just waiting, you're maturing in the waiting. While others rush ahead and burn out, you'll step into favor with grace and wisdom. You're not late, you're being tailored for something custom. The shadows that tried to cling to your spirit will not cross the next season with you. You are shedding what no longer aligns. Those delays were filters sent by heaven to remove what couldn't go where you're heading. You are standing at the edge of something monumental, and the only thing heaven requires now is your trust. Let the silence work for you. Soon, the sound of breakthrough will replace every unanswered moment. Type Amen to get blessing 814. This is not just a waiting season, it's a womb season. Something is being birthed from your stillness. When it comes forth, even your enemies will be forced to say, "This was the hand of God." Every time you stayed silent when you were misunderstood, you added another layer to your blessing. God saw the restraint, the heartbreak, and the patience. You are now marked for elevation. There's a circle you were removed from because you outgrew its limits. The removal felt like rejection, but it was divine realignment. What is coming cannot be confined to small minds. Don't rush the page you're on. It's being written by a hand that knows the whole story. The next chapter will silence every rumor and prove why the wait was absolutely necessary. Type Amen to get blessing 926. Your name has reached the lips of someone with power and compassion. They're about to open a door you couldn't open yourself. And when it swings wide, it won't close again. Archangel Michael says, a divine connection has been delayed only because the timing would have been dangerous before. But now, it is ripe. The meeting is about to occur, and your presence will activate a chain reaction of breakthroughs. There is something sacred about how heaven hides you before revealing you. It is not to punish you, it is to preserve your purity before the public sees your purpose. The delay has protected your legacy from premature exposure. The truth is, had you been launched too soon, you would have been surrounded by the wrong hands. Now you'll rise with the right voices, and those voices will elevate, not drain you. Type Amen to get blessing 1002. Every test you faced was a whisper in heaven saying, "They're ready." And heaven responded with more layers of strength and vision. You're becoming someone unstoppable. This silence is sacred. It's the kind of quiet that prepares kings before coronation. You are not forgotten, you are being crowned. People will wonder how it happened so fast, but they won't know the years you endured in the shadows. Heaven kept your process private so your success could be public. Let them talk. Let them assume. Soon, their confusion will become applause. The wait is transforming into a witness. Type Amen to get blessing 1189. What was delayed is not denied, it's being delivered with divine proof. The tables are turning in your favor. Your tears watered the roots, and now the harvest is breaking through. God didn't let them take what was yours, even when they tried in secret. What belongs to you has been preserved, untouched, and now it's returning with interest. You didn't lose, it was held for a better moment. Archangel Michael says, you are rising beyond the limits others set on your name. Your path is now protected with heavenly urgency. Every step forward will be covered in revelation and clarity. You're not waiting anymore, you're crossing into reward. The silence is ending. The spotlight is forming. And when it lands on you, the world will know heaven chose this moment. Type Amen to get blessing 1327. Every setback was secretly setting you up for a divine setup. The doors that closed were rerouting you towards something far more powerful. And now, everything is aligning, not by accident, but by an invisible hand that has never left your side. You didn't miss your chance. Your chance is being elevated beyond what you could have asked for. The timing is not just good, it's anointed. What looked like rejection was actually redirection into something custom designed for your purpose. The people who dismissed you are about to watch you thrive. Their silence will be louder than their words. You are not small. You are being stretched into something that your former environment couldn't hold. Heaven is expanding your borders while the world sleeps on your name. Type Amen to get blessing 1408. Everything is about to make sense. The delay has matured you, the pain has humbled you, and the wait has trained your discernment. You will no longer entertain what used to distract you. There's something massive ahead, a divine promotion that has been quietly scheduled for you. Heaven didn't cancel the promise, it delayed it for your protection and precision. You'll walk into it with a calm spirit and a sharpened vision. You'll know what to say, what to do, and who to avoid. What once confused you will become your confirmation. Archangel Michael says, your heart was tested to see if it could carry the crown. Now that you've passed, the crown is being lowered gently, slowly, powerfully. You were chosen for this, before anyone knew your name. Type Amen to get blessing 1533. There are people who underestimated your growth just because you kept quiet. They didn't realize silence is where you multiplied. You were not stuck, you were incubating. Your name has been brought into the light in high places. The decisions being made about you are filled with favor and grace. And when the moment comes, you'll rise without begging or explaining. You will not have to knock on the door, it will swing open because it was made for you. All the people who looked away will now look up. Your time has come. You will hear your name honored by those who once ignored it. You will see the shift. And it will be undeniable. Type Amen to get blessing 1680. What you're walking into is not ordinary. That's why the delay has been extraordinary. The spotlight needs the right alignment before it shines on you. This next chapter will come with speed and strength. Where you crawled, you will now fly. Where you cried, you will now laugh. God is surrounding you with peace and clarity. He is removing chaos, noise, and confusion. What remains will be pure, strong, and lasting. The people who mocked your weight will marvel at your win. They will say, "We didn't see this coming." But heaven did. Heaven always knew. Type Amen to get blessing 1749. The miracle is not just near, it's forming right now. Every delay was divine craftsmanship. Nothing was wasted. You are not delayed, you are designated. Your name was not removed, it was reserved. This is your divine appointment. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven placed a seal over your path." That seal protected you from the wrong eyes. It blocked people who weren't meant to walk with you. Now, that seal is being lifted. Not to expose you, but to reveal you. And when you are revealed, the light will break through generations of darkness. Type Amen to get blessing 1833. You will begin to feel it in your spirit before you see it with your eyes. A soft, subtle confirmation. A calmness that says, "It's already done." You're not going to need to force anything. The doors will open as you walk forward. What you feared will fall behind you. All the whispered prayers, all the quiet tears, they were never in vain. You were not ignored, you were being gathered. Now you'll see why the silence was sacred. There's someone watching you right now who is assigned to bless you. They've been instructed in dreams. And soon, they'll act. Type Amen to get blessing 1944. The heaviness you've carried is breaking off. You'll feel lighter soon, not because near. Your soul knows something is shifting. You are being crowned in silence before the crowd appears. Don't mistake the quiet for failure. It's sacred preparation. What they call the delay, God calls a launch sequence. You're not at the end, you're at ignition. The countdown is spiritual. Archangel Michael says, "The people who tried to break you did not realize your roots were too deep." Now, the bloom will come suddenly, visibly, undeniably. And it will humble everyone who judged you. Type Amen to get blessing 2055. You are not where you used to be. Even though you can't see the whole map, you are no longer lost. Your soul is being directed step by step. The ones who left you in the middle of your storm will be shocked at how you emerge from the other side. Your glow will speak louder than their gossip. Your joy will silence their judgment. You didn't quit in the quiet, and that's why heaven is rewarding you in the open. The next celebration has your name on it. And you won't have to fight for your seat, it's already reserved. Everything is about to speed up. Doors will open quickly. And your yes will echo louder than their no. Type Amen to get blessing 2199. This is your miracle season. A stretch of time where God's hand will prove what your heart believed. You will laugh again, and this time, it won't hurt. The timing felt cruel, but the result will be holy. What hurt you most will be healed first. You are no longer waiting in vain. Your life is about to surprise you in the best way. Favor is being funneled toward you. And even delays will start apologizing to your destiny. Archangel Michael says, what was paused is now proceeding. And when it flows, it will not stop. The blessing will come like waves. Type Amen to get blessing 2305. Heaven has watched your endurance. Every day you stayed faithful and the fog was counted. And now, the light is coming. You were hidden for a reason, but you won't remain hidden. You are about to be seen, not for show, but for purpose. And purpose never fails. People who doubted you will come back asking for your insight. Stay humble. But don't forget who you are now. This is your time. This is your turn. And the wait was worth every breath. Type Amen to get blessing 2477. The battle has ended in the spiritual realm, and now you will start to see the victory manifest physically. You are no longer just hoping, you are holding. Everything that was once delayed is now accelerating toward you. Doors that were once locked will now respond to your presence. People will suddenly offer help without knowing why. The divine is instructing them to favor you without understanding the assignment. You didn't just survive the wait, you matured in it. And that maturity is unlocking a level of life that many never reach. You are not behind, you are right on schedule for something unforgettable. The reward is not random. It's tailored, sculpted, and destined. Your name is on the scroll of favor, and the scroll is opening now. Type Amen to get blessing 2616. They tried to replace you, imitate you, and erase you. But heaven preserved your position. The replacement failed, the imitation cracked, and the erasure backfired. You were chosen for a reason others can't duplicate. That's why no matter what they did, the path kept opening back up to you. Now they'll watch what was meant for you fall perfectly into place. The truth is, your silence protected your spirit. You didn't respond when they lied. You didn't fight when they betrayed. You allowed the heavens to handle it, and now, the verdict is favor. You are stepping into a moment of divine exposure. Where everything once hidden will now be revealed with light, power, and undeniable authority. This is your moment. Type Amen to get blessing 2752. Archangel Michael says, the time of covering is ending, and the time of revealing is beginning. Heaven kept you in the shadows to protect your process. Now, it's time for you to walk forward in full glory. There's a new atmosphere forming around your name. People will feel different when they speak of you. They won't know why, but it's spiritual. God has touched your name with favor. The elevation coming will not require your validation. You won't need to explain how or why. They will see it and know it came from above. Every tear you cried in silence has now become the ink for a new chapter of miracles. That silence you endured was never empty, it was loaded with promise. Type Amen to get blessing 2890. You are being remembered by someone who forgot you. But now they are coming back not to hurt, but to restore. They carry a key they once threw away, and heaven is forcing them to return it. This won't be like last time. You have grown too wise, too powerful, too aligned. You will walk in this restoration with control. There are places you once begged to be included in, now those places are requesting you. But you will not run to them. You will walk with authority. The past no longer holds power over you. The pain taught you. The weight trained you. And now, the moment belongs to you. Type Amen to get blessing 2987. Your hands will soon carry what you once only dreamed about. The weight didn't weaken you, it refined you. You are now spiritually strong enough to handle the weight of the blessing. Don't shrink when it arrives. Don't second-guess your worth. You are exactly who you need to be for this next phase. You will receive unexpected confirmation. A sign, a message, a moment that feels like heaven touching earth. Pay attention, it's already starting. Everything is shifting for your good. And this time, nothing will stop it. What once resisted is now releasing. Type Amen to get blessing 3091. You may not realize it yet, but even your body is reacting to this breakthrough. That sudden calmness? That unusual peace? It's a divine alert, everything is unfolding. Archangel Michael says, the forces that once tried to delay your purpose are retreating. They're losing grip. And you're gaining ground fast. This is not a minor change. It is a divine relocation into purpose, into clarity, into abundance. You are being lifted into a space that honors who you are. The pressure was real, but it only proved your resilience. The quiet was long, but it only confirmed your calling. The weight was heavy, but the reward will be historic. Type Amen to get blessing 3245. You won't be able to explain how fast things change. The divine hand is moving pieces behind your back. And suddenly, people will shift, papers will be signed, and paths will clear. All the years of silence are being answered now. Not with noise, but with results. Not with promises, but with proof. Your name is on a blessing that will not be delayed anymore. This isn't just recovery, it's divine compensation. You'll receive what was taken and more. Heaven is proud of how you waited. You never lost your dignity, never lost your grace. And now you'll gain everything you were meant to have. Type Amen to get blessing 3390. There is stillness before the miracle storm. That's what this moment is, it's the pause before the trumpet. You are moments away from divine eruption. Everything that once seemed to reject you is now circling back. But this time, you are the one with the power to choose. You won't be chasing, you'll be choosing. You're not the same person who started this journey. You've transformed. You've become the version of yourself that matches the prophecy written over your life. No more waiting in fear. Only walking in power. The time is now. Type Amen to get blessing 3525. They said you would never recover. They said you'd always wait. But now they'll say, how did this happen so fast? God will let the same ones who mocked your wait witness your breakthrough. Not to shame them, but to show them what favor looks like. The page is turning. The silence is ending. And the blessing is landing. You are ready. You are chosen. And the divine says, trust the wait, it was never empty. It was sacred. Type Amen to get blessing 4000.